Hey guys, Wicker here. Today we're going to be going over a tutorial on how to play Tibia. This is like for first-time users, so if you're not a first-time user, you're probably not going to find very much valuable information. Let's get on into it. Okay guys, I made a character brand new to show you guys. Here we go. Okay, so right off the bat, you see how my map's open? If you're playing Tibia and your map is darked out and you're gonna have these markers up here, you're gonna wanna get that. There'll be a link in the description below on how to get that map. Very, very useful. It's kind of like almost impossible to play Tibia without it. So download that map first of all. When you come back, next thing we're gonna wanna go through is our settings. So this little gear wheel thing, right, y'all? Go ahead and click that. On controls, let's go show advanced options down here. You want that. Go classic controls. The loot is right click. Use D4 keyboard delay. Use default. Make sure that's clicked to rotate your character. Make it shift. I think it's control by default. And that is good on that. Go ahead and press apply. And to full screen is control F. So to unfull screen, do that. Before I forget, go to your keyboard settings, and the reason we're doing this, here, let me show you. So when I take a step, it's kind of delayed sometimes, so to fix that delay, open up your keyboard settings, keyboard properties, drag both of these to the right. It's going to be repeat delay on short, repeat rate on fast. Apply that, press OK, go back to control F, okay. Now let's go back to our settings again. First things I like to do, go to general real quick. What do I have this under? Control A. So on chat, there's two different tabs here. There's chat mode on, chat mode off. For now, just do control H on dialogues, open option, custom hotkeys, control H. So anytime we're moving forward, I'm telling you what to do something, I say bring out your hotkeys, just control H. Okay, let's go back to our general hotkeys and go through these things. So you have chat mode on, and you have all these different hotkeys. That's when your chat down here at the bottom right, you can see it's off, and you can also turn it on to talk and shit like that. You only want to set hotkeys for hunting and all that stuff with chat mode off. So a thing I like to do, so you can do that by pressing enter, say hey there, enter again, and it goes off as soon as I press enter again. So enter is just a quick way while you're hunting to say something and then keep thumbing. But like if you notice, if I put chat mode on and I try to WASD, it's gonna start typing, and that's good. You want that. Now if you want to just chill with your friends or talk to NPCs for quite a while, I have a hotkey, hey there, how are you today? Typos, all that without, and I made that escape. So what we're gonna do is control H, general hotkeys. I know I'm going kind of fast, so feel free to just pause shit as we go. Okay, now we're gonna go through all these that I have here. Attack next target, if that's not already on there, on chat mode off, for space, put it space bar. I can't remember if that's there by default or not, but attack next target, spacebar. You can make these whatever you want, honestly, but here's one I'm going to go through because it's important. When you're on chat mode off, you want to make to set chat on the opposite. You want to make that escape button. Now, when you go over here to chat mode on, it keeps the screen where it was, by the way. You're going to go to set chat off, again the opposite because we're on, so you're going to put it on off, make that escape, and that's how you talk to people for long periods of time. Other than that, it's pretty much, I don't recall if WASD is on your default movement, so on chat mode off, unless you want to be using the arrow keys to walk, which no one does. WASD, these movements, and for northeast, you're going to want to make it E. For northwest, you're going to want to make it Q. For southeast, C. And southwest is Z. Apply that, and the reason for that is sidestepping. It just makes sense, you know what I mean? There's not really much to explain there. Ways of movement is WASD. You can screen click where you want to go, and you can actually click on your map for long walks. That's highly recommended. Now this map here, if there's like a down, like this up arrow here, for example, I'm going to click that and it'll actually bring you upstairs. If you're ever going to a hunting spawn and you like walk away while walking, like in real life you walk away, be careful clicking on up or down arrows, because I've actually died that way. I've like went down a hole and got wrecked. So that's how to use your movements. The map, you can actually use scroll wheel to zoom out. You can use it to zoom in as well, obviously. But yeah, this thing right here on the far right is to look up a floor, look down a floor. If you get confused and you're like, holy shit, what level I'm on, just walk and it'll reset you back to default. This right here is full attack. This is medium, and this is full defense. If you're a mage, you're always going to want to be full defense. If you're a knight or a paladin, you're always going to want to be full attack. Now keep in mind there's only 4 vocations. There's 2 mages. They're basically the same thing, just use kind of different spells. And then there's a knight, high health, low mana, and then there's a paladin, which is a hybrid, medium mana, medium health, distance fighter. Excuse me. So that's a little bit about that, right, y'all? PvP enabled. I can't even do that because I'm in the noob zone. To open things, to use them, you right click. You can open your backpack here. To look at things, to see what they are, you shift regular click. You see a rope, it's 18 ounces. You see 3 coins, they weigh 3 ounces. You see walk through yourself, you have no vocation. That's shift click. Alright guys, I goofed and I actually do this twice in my video. So I'm happy to insert a segment after the videos I made because timer issue. Anyways, let's get back into these hotkeys. I wanted to go through all these, make sure we got all those. General hotkeys, I think I went over all of those with you. Action bar, that's just down here. We got your custom hotkeys. To add a new hotkey, you go always on chat mode off, by the way. You go new objects, assign spell, object, or text. Objects are potions or runes. Text is if you already know the spell by heart, or you can just do spells that you have by default, which is going to give you 3 to start out with. That is that, and that's how to add hotkeys for that. Interface, you want to do highlight mouse target off, native off, show animated off, show big mouse cursor off. That's preference for me. You guys figure out if you like it or not, but apply that if you like it. HUD, keep that the way it is. You can go arcs on your health. Honestly, might even be a safer route, but to me, it's just kind of an eyesore. Preference as well on that. So HUD, let's go back to bars. Apply. Console stays, game window. Okay, so here, you can, the only things you're ever going to want to take off possibly are show spells and show spells of others. So in Tibia, when you actually cast a spell, you're going to be saying these words above your head, and it's like a gibberish language. It's kind of cool. I like to think that I know another language, Elven. Anyways, you can turn that off to where you don't see that by clicking this, and other people you can take off by clicking that. Apply that. Something you might want to keep at first to make sure you're using the right spells and not getting them confused, but maybe take it off later. Action bars, you can show action bar 2 here if you'd like I've got 2. General controls, that's nothing. Graphics, remember full screen is Control F, you can change that if you want. Graphics engine auto, I think smooth retro is the best. Try it out, maybe anti-aliasing or whatever it is. No frame rate limits. Effects, this is very important. Show light effects, you don't want apply that, no click. It makes it bright all the time, no night, no day, no shadows. Miscellaneous, skip that, skip that, skip that, and boom. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to go through is there is a cyclopedia. If you don't know what items to sell and how much they sell for, control right click cyclopedia. It'll show them who to sell it to and what city that NPC's in. Then you just Tibia wiki how to get there. We did it. All right, that's all those fun settings out of the way. Again, to use things, right click. Don't need a torch because, like I said, we did our light settings. All right, what's next on the thing here? Okay, so like I said, there's 4 vocations, 2 mages, a paladin. Through this gate, you'll learn how to fight as a paladin. Okay, there's 4 gates to walk through, right? We're going to walk through every one of these because they give you supplies. Check this out. I walk through here, gives me a new outfit, and it gives me a bow and arrow, and it gives me potions. Right here, I've already done this. Let me clear this action and show you to do this. You're gonna wanna right click, assign object, click the object. If it's a potion, there's always 3 options. Use on yourself, use on target, use with crosshair. You wanna use this on yourself because you're healing yourself, right? On target is like runes that damage people or creatures. These runes right here are some of those, but they're straight ass, so throw them on the ground. And then with crosshair, like if you're wanting to throw a magic wall down or something like that, you would use with crosshair. Rarely will you do crosshair things. So let's put use on yourself, apply. When running through this first starting area, I like to add all my stuff down here and just click it. Eventually you're gonna wanna hotkey it to where you don't click unless you're a straight noob. By the way, I would highly suggest getting an MMO mouse with 12 hotkeys on it. You can get away without it, but in Tibia, eventually you're gonna have about 36 hotkeys, plus shit on your action bars. This is the most complex, but at the same time simple game you'll ever play. All right, let's get back to it. Have my ugly mug. Like I said, now we're going through the knights. Learn to fight as a knight. You walk through here. Bam, look at that. We got 17 health, little health potions. You shift click. These are small health potions. They don't even sell those in Tibia once you're at the mainland. But these mana potions you will be using till level 50. And you'll be using regular health potions to level 50 as well. That's how it goes, guys. You use regular health and mana potions till 50. At 50, you get strong mana or health potions. And at level 80, you get great ones. Now keep in mind, if you're a knight, you never use strong mana potions. You always use small mana potions. And if you're a mage, you'll never use stronger than regular health potions. It's flipped. Anyways, we're a sorcerer now. What we're gonna do is, when we last walk through here, we're gonna keep this vocation. This is a druid. The only reason I keep this one and not the sorcerer, let me rephrase this. The reason I pick a mage at first is because all of our skills are straight ass. Club fighting, sword fighting, axe, and distance, all booty skills, right? Now, you throw this little club on the ground, this little, God bless it, it looks like a little twig, is your, it's called chiller, probably used by druids. And again, we are a druid. You can throw these arrows down too. It gave us that when we were a paladin. Takes up a lot of capacity. That weighs 60 ounces. By the way, your capacity is right here underneath that arrow slot. So we have 67 capacity. Like I said, you're not going to be needing these shit runes. And we got some food to start out with. Your health and mana will not regen when you're hungry. You can look right underneath these soul points here. That'll show you when you're hungry. Always eat as much as you can. I think it maxes out at 20 minutes. You'll be full for 20 minutes. I don't even know if I can still eat more food right now. I probably can. Right here, this little, you're with protection zone. As soon as I walk down here, boom, out of protection zone. Again, why we're using the mages back, I told you I'd be scatterbrained. Why we're using the mage class is because our skills are booty, but our magic level, this little weapon, you're guaranteed to do a certain amount of damage with it because it's magic. It takes up your mana, and melee weapons and distance weapons take up nothing except ammunition, or just if it's a melee weapon like this, it takes literally nothing, but our skills are booty. So we're using magic. You're going to want to control right here, control, assign spell. It gave us 3 spells when we walked through the south portion of becoming a druid. Now keep in mind, if you walk out east or west, you're gonna have different shit. So like I said, end on the south end. Make sure you're throwing things on the ground so you can have enough capacity to get this little weapon. You're gonna wanna add this mud attack. Press OK. That's all you're gonna want is your attack. And then you're gonna have your potions here and your health here. Again, you can hotkey this if you want to. And you will eventually wanna hotkey this spell probably, but you'll get rid of it pretty soon. So yeah. All right, guys. hop down here, there's space bar to attack targets, or you can click them here to attack them, or you can right click on the screen. As you notice, when I'm attacking the target, there's no box. When I right click, a red box is over it. That's how you know which one you're targeting. For gold, you right click to loot, it'll automatically go in your backpack. Now you watch this. As soon as I attack, I'm going to use my magic spell. Now that's the rhythm you need to keep, because if you're trying to spam spells so fast, like look at this, it'll just start poofing. And you don't want to spam for another reason. You want to do your primary attack. As soon as you see that primary, that's when you want to use the spell. Because if you're constantly spamming spells like that right there, if you just saw that, I didn't get to use my base attack. The spell overrode or overwrit, I don't know how the hell to say it, that base attack from this. And it doesn't matter what vocation you are. Whatever vocation you are, you always wait for your primary attack to hit, and then you use your spell directly after. That way you have a constant fluidity of damage. Now right here, I'm looting stuff that you're not gonna really want to keep anything in this starting area. Our goal is to get level 8, and then we go to the mainlands. So you automatically loot everything, right? If you don't want to loot stuff like this, you control right click, add to loot list. I know it is backwards, but that will actually take it off your loot list. You'll no longer loot that. So let's head straight south. I'm going to show you guys a very easy way to get out of here. I gave us more meat. We're always going to eat food when we have it on us. You can't there's no bad thing to eat too much food. At a certain point you're going to get full, so just keep eating until you're to that point. Okay, we go down the stairs south, and just keep running south because quite a bit of things spawn here. If you notice, I like to click on the creature on the actual screen, and there's a reason for that, because obviously it's too hard to figure out, well, where's this creature at? Oh, this one's one I need to target. So if you screen click right here, you will sidestep, or you can manually sidestep. Remember, we said the hotkeys, and only one thing can attack you at a time. Keep in mind, some of these creatures do run away, but you can always finish them later. So I'm just gonna sit here, and my mana's getting low because my weapon and my spell cost mana. I have 2 mana, so I'm gonna pop a mana potion, boom. And look at that, we got level 4, and that leveled all our mana and health back up. We're gonna rinse repeat to level 8, and I'll see you guys whenever I hit level 8, and we'll continue. Okay guys, I bought it out, and my clips are only 8 minutes, and I missed some content. So before I go into the next segment, congratulations, I hit level 8. You're gonna want to head back up north. You're going to want to go down the stairs in the middle of the central location. Go down the stairs. There's an NPC you talk to. Say hi. They're going to go through the vocations you want. Use your vocation. Then you'll go through the door, the only door you can go through depending on your vocation. There's going to be a chest in the middle. Make sure you have enough capacity to grab that chest. Open up the new backpack, throw all that equipment on, throw all your other equipment on the ground, it's garbage. And then walk a little north through the door, and straight west, there's going to be a boat, an NPC with a boat. And I'm pretty sure that's where the video will continue. Bye! Anchorman, Carlin, Dracia, Edron, Liberty Bay, Port Hope, Thace, Venor. And that's just a small portion of all the cities. You can always type in sail, and they'll give the list. This, like I said, this one's just ridiculous. So we're gonna click on Dracia. Take my word for it. Go to Dracia. Congratulations, you're there. Dracia is a very good noob starting place. There are little holes in the ground up in the north of the city. And again, you have all these markers on your map, right? Wherever you see these right here, this down arrow here, rot worms, and there's rot worms right here. So there's one hole to the west. Just don't go into anything that's not rot worm, okay? Just take my word for it. Now, if you're a knight or a paladin, what the first thing you're gonna want to do I know you're gonna really want to play, and you can. As a mage, you can hop right into it, and that's fine. And even as a knight or paladin, you can do the same. But there are these things, okay? And every city has them, pretty much every city, called offline trainers. We're gonna start heading there. What this allows you to do is train offline for 12 hours. So literally the only way to get skills with a knight or a paladin is by dinking. Let's say this cactus is an enemy, and I'm attacking it like boom. Boom, that's as fast as you can attack, right? Your percent will slowly start going up, or if you're shielding, you're getting hit, it'll slowly start going up. It takes a while, it really does. Even at these lower levels, you'll get them fast, but if you do the first offline train for 12 hours and another 12 hours and you get back on and you hunt, actually go hunt right at the beginning, and then the next day after you offline train, you're gonna be like, holy shit, that helps so much. That didn't used to be in the game, guys, so that is there to help you. I ran actually over here first to the depot to show you how this works. This is where you store all your goodies. You walk south here. This is where you store all your stuff. So you right click here. You got your depot box is the first one, and then all these depot boxes are you can store items in, okay? Now this is across cities, so it's not this city you can hold this city that, it's across the spectrum, okay? You can, and there's also back arrows. You see me clicking these back arrows, it goes back, right? This stash is for creature products and stuff like that. So when you right click cyclopedia, see how much sells to see if you should keep it or not. Keep in mind, and meat's a terrible example because it's food and it weighs a lot, but keep in mind those they might not sell for very much, but it might be a stackable and lightweight. You might want to hold on to those. But anyways, if it was a stackable, which meat is, so for lack of having a proper thing to show you, you can just drag that thing into your stash. It's called a stash. And what that does is pulls all your stackables in them. And one day when you're like, okay, I'm gonna go sell my shit, you click a trader and it's gonna pull up all those items. You just pull all the items out and then go sell it. That's a new function in Tibia that is very nice. Then you got this little inbox here. Anytime you buy something off the market, it's going to appear inside of it. Speaking of market, boom, last thing. You can find all the items and shit you need on Tibia Wiki. Let's type in plate armor. You click on plate armor, there's a sell offer amount, 2 of them for 1,000 each. So if I had money, I would just click it, do the amount of 1 by default and click accept. It'll automatically take your money right here, which I have 85. But there's a banking system as well, and it'll pull from that too. You don't have to have money on you guys. Same thing, you can make sell offers. You create offer, sell, always go anonymous if you want, whatever. Put in the piece price, however much it is. And first you gotta find it. Obviously we have no plate armor, so we can't sell. And that's one other thing. If you're a premium character, which don't play Tibia if you're not, click on this thing daily, right? It gives you stuff daily. You could take these mana potions, but don't take the ultimates. You get those at level 30 and store them in your depot. You can't throw these on the ground. You can only hold them on your character or store them in your depot. And where they go is right above your backpack. There's this little red magic carpet. You're gonna click that and you're gonna drag it and you're gonna save these. You're gonna get these daily. You're gonna save these till one day you're level 130, and instead of spending bukus on potions, you're gonna have a lot of potions. Or you can sell them on the market, guys. Sell them on the market and make money. But why would you get the little ones and use them when you can get better ones and sell them and buy more little ones? There's another thing. You could consider doing that. And what this does, if you collect these day by day, eventually you're going to unlock these things here, regen health and mana and shit, while in protection zone. Again, we are in protection zone because we're in a depot. You can look into that. I'm not going to go into it. Imbuements, only worry about that when you're level 80 to 100. I'll make videos on that. Now we're going to go to up here is the bank right here. You got your magic shop right here, and you got your sorcerer and druid spells here, knight and paladin spells here, all in this one building. Okay, you don't have to walk inside the building to talk to these NPCs. You can actually walk right up to them right over here. A little thing I like to do is There's this, you can assign text, say hi, trade, yes, spaces between all words, clear action. This is kind of a hack because anytime you talk to an NPC, you have to say hi, get their attention, and then say trade. And then, so right here, I'm saying hi. It goes to my NPC chat. I click it again for trade, and boom, this guy sells meats. I didn't have to type a damn thing. Anytime you buy shit, this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna appear over here. It's very strange. They do that and it doesn't take up the big screen because if someone's killing your ass, you wanna see if you're dying or not. You can also go through these different chats with tab to go through them. You can remember when first talking to an NPC, local chat says hi, gets their attention, and it'll drag you to NPC chat. You can also initiate the chat with NPC chat, but it's either gotta be NPC or local. And once you initiate it, you have to talk in NPC chat. So he doesn't sell anything. This is where you'll buy your that's the spell guy. This person here, this is where you'll buy your mana potions and your health potions. And straight north is your bank. You can say hi, deposit all. It'll deposit all your gold. Remember, any NPC you buy stuff from, it's going to pull from your bank. You don't have to carry money on you. Every time you're done with the hunt, go deposit your gold from your hunt. Let's see if there's anything else I'm missing here. These are the trainers I'm going to down here. And we've got you shift click to train your sword fighting and shielding offline. To train your axe fighting and shielding offline. Distance fighting offline. That's for paladins only. These are knights only. Club fighting, axe fighting, sword fighting, all knights only. And then right here, magic level, that is for mages only, druids and sorcerers. So I'm a mage, so I'm going to hop on that and I'll be training offline for 12 hours. Guys, that's it. Again, in the description below is going to be my Twitch link. If you ever have any questions, holler at your boy. I'm also going to put the maps. Remember, you need the maps. I'm going to have that link. And I'm also going to have the Tibia wiki link. Remember, YouTube's your friend. And good luck, guys. Peace.